The following review is intended for entertainment purposes and targeted for adult fans of the series.
Make sure to like the video by hitting that thumbs up button right down below. While you're down there, make sure to like the video by hitting the thumbs up button right down below. And while you're down there, hit the thumbs up button down below. But don't forget while you're down there to hit the thumbs up button down below. But make sure that while you're down there, you hit the thumbs up button down below. Hello there, heroes! I'm the Orange Ranger, and welcome to another Kamen Rider Dragon Knight episode review. Let's talk for a moment about tempting fate, shall we? Do you happen to remember me mentioning in the previous review how happy I was to be getting these videos out on a regular schedule again? Did you also happen to notice that that last video was a week late? Oops, Yeah, I had a pretty difficult mental health week last week, and a couple of things got by me. The most frustrating part is that the videos were done, it's just that I hadn't uploaded them. Anyway, we're past all that, everything's back on track, and it's smooth sailing. So, why even bring it up? Why not just mention that we had a little delay last week and get on right with things? The reason is that even with this little time to explain, I'm pretty sure this video is going to be kind of short. The following review is of a clip show episode. If you're unfamiliar with what a clip show is, and yes, again, I'm stalling for time here, a clip show is an episode produced to save the show some money. It uses very little new footage, usually just a single location, some, maybe all of the actors, but maybe even just one or two, and at most a day of shooting. The rest of the episode are flashback clips from old episodes. They're meant to catch the viewers up on the story, and to save the production some money. Most people are okay with a fairly long series doing this once. However, Dragon Knight here has already used that goodwill on its 15th episode, The Many Faces of Xaviax. And here we are again. Admittedly, a good bit has happened since then, and the formula of the show was broken up fairly evenly to do 14 episodes, a clip show, another 13 episodes, another clip show, and then the last 11 to the finish line. Personally, I still would have just done the one clip show around episode 20 or 21, halfway through.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Oh well, we can't put this off any longer. Let's hit the Wayback Machine and take a look at the 29th episode of Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, Calm Before the Storm. Yes, not to be confused with the Ninja Storm episode Storm Before the Calm.
Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel.
Yeah, and make sure you got your notifications set up by hitting that little bell icon.
Right you. What he said was, you can consider checking us out on Patreon or Ko-fi at Orange Ranger Videos. Right you.
Alright episode, I do at least see you putting your best foot forward. We actually start off with Xaviax, and a rather important plot point, as minor as it is here, I just forgot that here is where it's first established. Strike gets a bee in his bonnet and goes on a little rant at Xaviax. They're getting their butts kicked out there. Sure, Kamen Rider Wrath is strong, but there's still 3 good riders, and they just keep getting stronger. He's the super evil genius general, which I'm pretty sure Gilbert and Sullivan sung about once. Doesn't he have any new ideas?
I've got it! Arson!
Xaviax unexpectedly admits that Strike has a point and asks to see his deck. Strike very reluctantly hands it over, and Xaviax seems to scan it with red energy coming from his hand in a way that visibly hurts JTC. But when he's done, he says, Strike was right. There is a way to give his deck some added oomph. Alright everybody, wave bye-bye to the plot. See you next episode. Come on now, don't cry. It won't be that long before it's back. At the bookstore, the sign out front says that the bookstore is closed for remodeling. That's cute, but did nobody actually witness the fight taking place in the bookstore? I mean, even if they can't see the riders, I think they... Anyway, the stuff flying around, explosions and loud noises and whatever. There wasn't a news crew looking for a story that, well, I mean, this is Los Angeles. Nobody probably cared. It was Tuesday. Anyway, this part of the episode actually picks up exactly, precisely to the second where the previous episode left off, with Lacey going, "No, honey, the fashion, the boots, come on, please." Case tells her that the boots came with the uniform, and thinking about it, she and Len do dress alike. Maybe black leather is the Venturan Kamen Rider uniform. But as for how everything got started, the other question that Lacey asked at the end of the previous episode, she just got here herself. All eyes turn to Len, who immediately starts getting emo about Kamen Rider Sting. Flashback number 1, Chris and Kamen Rider Sting. Asthma, self-doubts, teamwork, vented. They move past that, with Case saying that they should all make Chris's sacrifice count for something. Kit says he wishes he was always as committed as Chris was. Flashback 2, the Kit's dad arc. He was kidnapped. Kit had to save him. He did that by venting spear, and that got him all thrown off. This goes around the commercials. Zabiak speaking as Kit's dad. Kit meeting Zabiak. It doesn't need to be. Ooh, I still love that line, but as good as that scene was, they play way too much of it here. Kit got jealous of Case when she showed up and got all emo about it, etc., etc. Then, the nightmares about Onyx, venting Wing Knight in his dreams, way too long. Come on now, clock's ticking. Back in reality, we go to ads as Kit declines the chance to talk about his nightmares. He does talk about how he made his choice, and we're finally brought into the current arc. Flashback number 3, Zabiak becomes Wrath, the fight in the bookstore. Then, oh, come on. Really? Guess what, folks? Let's throw this car into reverse. Lacey talks about her betrayal, but Maya says it was all Michelle's fault. She's just as bad as Zabiak, which, okay. Whoa, Maya. I really hope that she was only talking about in terms of being duplicitous, fooling people, because I really don't equate a secret agent really doing her best to defend her country against an evil general bent on world domination. Flashback 4, the Michelle flashback, which starts before the previous one did. Her apologizing to Maya for getting her fired, Lacey getting jealous of the writers, Michelle using that, turned into a robot, stealing her files, Maya deciding to keep the secret. What, we didn't want to flash back to the geeks too?
This is boring.
Len says that the real war starts now, but they can win it if they stick together. Everyone does a real uninspired for Ventara and Earth. I mean, it is late at night. Maybe they're all just tired. They hear Michelle trying to break into the bookstore and flee through a mirror. Funny enough, there's 3 riders and 3 regular people, so everybody gets a buddy. Not that we see that anyway. It is not time to read the cards. This is kind of a new one for me, but after watching this episode, enough was enough. Calm Before the Storm gets 0 cards out of 5 because this was not an episode. It had way too many clips that lasted way too long in it and a super weak framing device trying to hold it up. I can give them the slightest bit of credit. This episode's 1 pro, if you want to think about it that way, for having it be the part 2 clip show, like I discussed earlier, picking up from where the previous clip show left off with Kamen Rider Sting. But this was just tedious. I was so tempted to fast forward through an episode that I was watching for review for the first time. Again, I've seen the entire show, but that was years ago. I don't care! Well, hopefully we're done with clip shows. I do know that episode 40 is an epilogue. I can't really remember if it's a clip show. It's a good opportunity for a clip show at the very least. Fingers crossed it isn't. So let's get back to, the plot of the show with the 30th episode of Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, Swan Song. Strike begins trying to collect Advent decks for a mysterious purpose. This leads the 3 riders to face off against him, and not all of them are going to walk away. I know that the way I rewrote that teaser and the name of the episode kind of spoils something that's going to happen. However, I felt like the teaser on Rider Wikia kind of gave away too much information, and I did want to leave a little bit of suspense in it. Anyway, that's going to do it for another Kamen Rider Dragon Knight episode review. Thank you, heroes, so much as always for watching. In the comments below, tell me how hard this episode was for you to sit through, or did you just skip it knowing that it was a clip show? Or are you planning to skip it now that I'm warning you that it's a clip show? Just watch my review instead. I'm sure it's faster. In the comments below, you can let me know what you thought of this episode. Clip shows are always tedious to me. Do you like them for some reason? Maybe just recapping on the story? Or did you hear that from me that this is going to be a clip show and you're planning to skip it, or you skipped it when the show was airing, or, you know, whatever? Let me know about all that down in the comments below. While you're down there, why don't you go ahead and smack that thumbs up button, I'm only going to say it once this time, to let me know that you enjoyed this video. And also make sure to check me out all over the internet, anywhere you can find Orange Ranger videos or Orange Ranger plays, like on top of my TV. Until next time, heroes, may the power of the cards protect you. Hello there, heroes! I'm the Orange Ranger, and welcome to another Kamen Rider Dragon Knight episode review. Let's talk for a moment about inhaling wrong and